Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome you to the first game of day 2. Eritrea will be Team A, and South Sudan will be Team B. Right about now, we'll do the introduction of the players of Eritrea. Number 1, Israel Mulegeta. Number 2, Abiel Zeru. Number 4, Bilal Abdusalam. Number 5, Philemon Roussom. Number 7, Temesgen Semere. Number 8, Senai Temesgen. Number 9, Samuel Sisai. Number 10, Abel Yomenel. Number 11, Aaron Zacharias. Number 12, Daniel Zemechret. Number 18, Samuel Yohannes. And number 23, Andom Abebe. Head coach, Tesfalem Zacharias. And assistant coach, Hadima. The national team of South Sudan. Number 1, Teddy Pruitt. Number 2, Stephen Romodo. Number 3, Paul Buck. Number 4, Mengistu Jegeko. Number 5, Dominic Philippe. Number 6, Ayel Wall. Number 7, Nyan Wek. Number 8, Kwan Kwan. Number 9, Matuang Wo. Number 10, Makwel Dondak. Number 11, Emmanuel Malou. And number 14, Deng Mayot. Head coach, Aju Deng. Assistant coach, William Mayel. Ladies and gentlemen, let us be upstanding for the national anthem of Eritrea. Listen to the national anthem of South Sudan.
Command the land we rise, raising flag, make the
photo session after exchanging pleasantries. Cameraman, if you can, kindly move to the center of the court for the photo session.
Mad Goat TV, it's day 2 of the Afrobasket pre-qualifier tournament, and of course you can see on your screens today is Eritrea taking on South Sudan. And if day 2 is going to be like day 1, all we can say is we want some more. My name is Fidel Maiti. Alongside me on commentary is Silale Shani. And yesterday's game 1, we had Kenya taking on Eritrea, and Kenya beat Eritrea 112-64. And South Sudan took game 2, 114-79 against Somalia. Your thoughts about today's game, Silale Shani?
I mean, we do have a exciting lineup of games, the first of 3 ahead of us this lovely afternoon. South Sudan taking Eritrea. I mean, I think South Sudan did a great job making a statement yesterday, blowing Somalia out of the water, playing so well. Talked to members of the team before the game, and they said that they're focusing on team chemistry. And if that was the goal, then I think that goal was met yesterday. So I think we can look forward to a great performance from South Sudan. Eritrea looking like more the less experienced teams that are coming into this particular tournament, but they were shooting a higher 3-point percentage than the Kenya team yesterday night, and I think that really is their big-time offensive strategy. Are they going to bring anything else to the table? I think we'll find out in this game.
They might change a bit of strategy because their shots were not falling through as much as they would have, but South Sudan, the high-flying team of this tournament so far. Kenya is not too far behind. People are saying those two teams are favorites. Let's have a look at the starting lineup. Mulugeta, number 2, Abiel Zeru, number 4, Bilal Abba 7, Temesgen Semere, number Samuel Sisai, star number 12, Daniel Zamarat, number Abebe. The South Sudan Shani, who
number 4, Mingit, number 8, Kweni Kwen, Makwe, Ter, Izadin, Deng, Mayot, and they're Wal Deng's brother.
That's why we call Silale Shani the end reason. It's a warm, humid Wednesday afternoon in the city of Nairobi. It's going to be hotter on the court down below. With South Sudan ready to take on this Eritrean side. Eritrea showing a lot of heart in yesterday's loss against Kenya. South Sudan just showed some ruthlessness in their game. And to just avoid any confusion, South Sudan is in green and Eritrea is in white. They're about to tip off, and South Sudan is going to be playing from left to right on your screens. And that's one man to look out for. They're about to tip off. We have number 10, Makwe, who we dubbed the young shark yesterday, remember?
I do remember. I mean, there were some outstanding players on the South Sudan side. Number 11, Malu Emmanuel, dominated a lot of our highlight reels together with number 7, Wek Nyang. These are guys who can get up there and make it look so easy.
Making it look so easy. Another man to watch out for is the number 9 from South Sudan, Matiang. He was raining threes, and we believe he didn't miss a single 3-point attempt in yesterday's game.
It's impressive.
Really shot the ball at a high percentage. Speaking of high percentage, South Sudan ended yesterday's game shooting 54% from beyond the arc. You would think that they're more of a physical side, but they can bring the finesse as well. And that's what the modern game of basketball brings to the table. Just a bit of a delay before the start of the game. Officials deliberating on some issues. And hopefully we can get this game underway. What are you looking forward to, Silale Shani?
I'm looking to see if Eritrea have anything else to offer in terms of their offensive strategy. I don't think they're a bad team at all. I mean, any team that can come to this kind of a tournament is not a bad team.
Yeah.
It was exciting to see what they had to offer yesterday. I think they're definitely a strong shooting team.
Yeah.
But their shots were not falling at the percentage that would make them win a game. So I'd like to see if they're going to adjust that and take it to the hoop a little bit more, adjust their ball movement, maybe have more players in the paint, or if they're just going to keep on shooting from outside. So I think Eritrea are the team that I'm going to be watching today.
You know, they came under criticism for shooting the ball a lot, not taking it to the cup. But that's what they do. They play to their strengths. And they're looking forward to tip-off. South Sudan taking on Eritrea, and South Sudan win the tip-off immediately. The ball goes to their point guard, Port. What a marvelous game yesterday, I have to say. Solid game off the bench because he didn't start. Ball swings to the left corner, and just like clockwork, yesterday's game, Matiang drills a three-point shot. The Australian-based star showing why he's the player to watch in this tournament. Israel controlling the tempo for this Eritrean team. Swings it to the left wing. Almost a turnover there. And indeed it is a turnover, lead pass. And it's too easy. Kwani getting on the scoreboard. That's the easiest basket I guess he's going to get today.
Looks like South Sudan are not wasting any time. Full court press. It's just seconds into this game. Yesterday they had a great lead, 21-point lead in the second quarter. I think that's the aim today. Get that lead, then just maintain it.
Driving baseline, nice drive to the rim there. And Abebe, star of this Eritrean team in yesterday's game. The three-pointer from South Sudan, no good. Matiang gets the rebound. Alley-oop pass, no good. Couldn't hold it, pass was too hot. Abebe having trouble dribbling the ball and finding a teammate. They call it kickball. Bilal bailed out there. Kind of get the feeling that Eritrea needs to take care of the ball. As soon as I say that, they take a very quick three-pointer there. Israel Mulugeta, no luck for him. Ball swings to Port. Nice ball movement by South Sudan. They need to be careful there. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover by Matiang. His foot was on the line. Oh, it's a foul. Foul called on Matiang. Apologies.
Richard are playing a 2-3 zone defense, Fidel, and I think that's a good choice considering who they're matched up against. Clogging up the paint, but they're going to have to do a better job of boxing out, making sure South Sudan doesn't get those offensive rebounds. But I think that's a great decision from the coach to see how South Sudan will respond to that zone defense.
Size disparity is there for everyone to see. Of course, 2-3 will help in trying to clog up the paint. South Sudan at the free throw line in the form of Makwe. He makes the first shot. One other aspect about their game, they were shooting 80% from the free throw line yesterday as a team. So this is not a team to foul. 2 for 2. Lead is now South Sudan 6, Eritrea 2. Full court press by South Sudan. They're not taking things lightly. Ball moves well to Samuel. Samuel to Aaron Zacharias. Israel trying to go baseline, pull up jumper. Good. He sticks the two. Very impressive shot. The degree of difficulty on that jumper, making it look so easy. Kwani to Emmanuel driving baseline, kicks it out to Matiang. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound there. Matiang has a second bite at the cherry. No joy for him. Nice box out by this Eritrean side.
I think I really like how Eritrea are playing with high levels of confidence, despite seeing what South Sudan can do to another team.
Abebe drives and dishes outside. Nice give and go, two-man game just to beat the shot clock. An improvement in their game. They're not settling it for 3-point shots, taking the game to the South Sudanese team.
I mean, good things happen when you cut into the paint, Fidel. And you can see that the Eritrean ball movement is a bit better, especially with the players moving off the ball.
Nice solid defense. He has to get the ball over the line in 8 seconds. 8-second violation there by Eritrea. Took too much time. Bilal dribbling the ball. That will happen. Port controlling the tempo. Matiang gets it to Emmanuel. Short jumper, no good. Rebound there. Aaron gives the ball up to his point guard, Israel. Israel getting the attention of Port. So some impressive dribbling by him. Pull up 3-pointer. He's 2 for 2.
Israel Mulugeta. Great game yesterday. Showing again brilliance today. I really like his style of play. He's very composed, has great ball handles, and a great shot. He can shoot off the pass, he can shoot off the dribble. I think South Sudan, if they really want to try and slow down Eritrea, are going to have to take Israel out.
Kwani with a pull-up jumper, but after that, silly foul by Matiang. The necessary one, if you will. Kwani on. Nice handles there. But solid defense by Kwani. Kwani plays both ends of the court.
He does.
One of those two-way players. Nice handoff there by Aaron. Israel trying to get a shot off, but he's having trouble doing that. And an issue with spacing. And the shot clock has expired. They go on a fast break. And we've seen a slam there by number 10, Makwei, it's safe to say, enjoys those kind of plays.
Will never give up an opportunity to dunk. And South Sudan with another steal. Puat. Finger roll finish. And it's a great defense from the South Sudanese side.
Look at that beautiful move. Drive, left hand off the glass. The bank is still open. It's 2 o'clock East African time. Timeout being called by the Eritrean side. They need to discuss things over. At the moment, the scores are South Sudan 15, Eritrean 9. We throw it downstairs and to hear what both sides of the divide have to say to their teams.
They're playing zone. Run 5. Everybody here know how to run 5, yeah? Run 5. Then keep pressuring. Keep pressuring them. All right? If you need breather, you got guys here. Go. If you want it,
بلال ترى حدا سب تقبلوا ندق نوصا خلت سبات بريسك قبل كانت متى انت قايلنا نبزي ايتو ترى بحدا اچو بوتا من يوم كده بعلها دغنا انت خلت سبات متى ما نايس ديمو خلت سبات متى ما بعلها بتعمل تبالهم بتعمل اوفنس بلا تبالهم اسرائيل ما بيتو والله اسرائيل متى هتقبل قبل كنت يوم
Let's look at the highlights from this first quarter. Nice unselfish play there by Kwani, giving the ball up to the dunker of the team, I must say. Makwei, young shark, as we affectionately call him in the 254. Port is at the free throw line, about to take 2 free throws. Silale?
I can see the energy of South Sudan is a bit lower than yesterday's game. I don't know if Eritrea has some kind of secret power to infect their opponents.
Well, I guess they're just pacing themselves, if you will. 3-point shot there by Israel, missing his first 3-point attempt. He's 1 for 2 from beyond the arc. The nice heads-up play there by Andoma Bebe just to prevent an easy dunk there by Makwei.
That was a nice pass from Puat, though.
Very nice pass.
Continues to impress me with his court vision and decision-making skills.
Those are the kind of plays that will impress your head of federation, who's Lowell Deng, by the way, Hall of Famer, basketball player. Rebound there. Eritrea, Israel, nice lead pass to Bilal, but Bilal was trying to overcook that. Ends up burning his food. Nice alley-oop pass. My goodness, somebody was about to be put on a poster. Back-to-back turnovers by this Eritrean side. Let's take another look at that nice pass to number 11, Emmanuel Malu, getting up high. Couldn't control the ball to bring it down hard.
And South Sudan has just done a complete substitution sweep, Fidel. All 5 players out, fresh new legs in. And that's a good decision from Coach Aldo, making sure that the squad remains fresh for the duration of this tournament.
Wek Nyang, who's just stepped in with a nice tip-in after that miss by Bak Ball and an air ball by Eritrea on this other end of the court. And obviously, with the introduction of players like Deng at number 14, you can see the size differential between the two sides. South Sudan is easy to say have an average height of probably 6'6" compared to their counterparts, but that doesn't stop anyone from playing this beautiful game of basketball. Number 11, Aaron Zacharias, with a nice floater just near the rim to cut this deficit. Ball attempting a jumper there. Stifling defense by this Eritrean team. This Eritrean team has come to play today.
They really have, Fidel. The zone defense is working for them. They're doing a good job of moving the ball around, finding the open man. Their guards are driving into the paint, drawing the defense to kick out for the shot. Definitely a different team that we're seeing this afternoon.
Aaron Zacharias, where has he been? Back-to-back floaters. Ball movement not as fluid as yesterday for South Sudan. They get stripped there. Number 5, Philip Dominic, who's just checked in as well. Nice drive to the basketball, turning the corner, off his left hand, no good. Just unlucky there. Zachariah is there for the rebound again with a nice floater. Abebe, floater, good. And a timeout has been called by South Sudan. They need to talk things over.
Great heart from Abebe. We saw how he was playing yesterday. I told you he's one of the few players on the Eritrean side who actually takes it to the hoop. Shorter than probably most of the South Sudanese players, but he's getting those offensive rebounds. He's being patient. He's going back up with confidence. Excellent move from Abebe. Let's head down to the floor now. Hear what adjustments South Sudan and Eritrea will make.
You were upset that you didn't play. You got the time right now to play. There's no energy, zero energy. Let's go, man. Come on. Pick that shit up. Let's go. If they're playing zone, run 5 or run X.
Yeah, I got one.
They're playing man, then you got motion, you got box. Come on, man. Let's go. Bring that shit up.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from this Eritrean side. They're not giving up on any play. Second chance opportunities there. And Oma Bebe just getting away with that travel there, but it doesn't matter. The basket counts. And you're seeing this Eritrean side high on the fact that they're keeping this game close. South Sudan are favorites, of course, but it's just a 3-point lead so far. Nice entry pass there. And that's what South Sudan need to do, take advantage of what they have, and that is size.
Coach Aldo was not happy at all in that timeout, Fidel. And he knows that South Sudan can do so much better. They have the height advantage. They need to use that, be more aggressive going to the hoop, and we can see number 4, Jongor, doing exactly that.
Nice.
But I think it always works in South Sudan's favor when they move the ball more often, when they make sure that at least 3 players get touches.
It's a philosophy in life, keep it simple and good things will follow. Speaking of simple, back ball taking a nice high screen and sticking a 2-pointer. That then Israel trying to work on his defender. And they call a foul on Wek Nyang. Blocking foul there. Eritrean ball, 22-15 in favor of South Sudan. Really impressed by the starts that this Eritrean side has had in today's game. Bilal turning the corner. He's going to take a deep 3. No good. Nyang with the rebound. Ball with the ball. Can't see a cutting. Philip Dominic. He acknowledges that mistake.
That's great defense from Bilal, making sure that he tips that ball or taps that ball away before it comes up.
It's a foul on the floor. Guilty party is Andoma Bebe. Let's take another look at that beautiful drive, hesitation move all the way to the basket. Got everyone up in the air. And ball goes to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. And they're not falling as they were falling yesterday. You have to note.
Struggling a bit from the free throw line. I mean, what's great about these week-long tournaments, Fidel, is that you don't always see the team perform the same way day after day. There's so many factors involved.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see how teams adjust.
How you wake up in the morning, which side of the bed you woke up on. Those kind of things sometimes.
Bebe, nice dish. Eritrea doing a fantastic job fighting for that offensive rebound. But it's stolen by Bakbal. Gives it to Wek Nyang, who knows what to do on that fast break.
You could tell Wek Nyang was not going to pass that ball back to Ball. He's just going to go straight up and dunk the ball. Ball with the ball right now, driving all the way to the basket. And a nice feed to the cutting Wek Nyang.
Some nice 2-man play between Nyang and Ball. And that's the kind of pressure they have to put on Eritrea. If they want to have a nice, comfortable lead, they have to make sure Eritrea doesn't believe that they can win this game. But that brings us to the end of the first quarter. 28 points to South Sudan. Eritrea at 15 points. It's been a good showing from Eritrea so far.
It's a dominant performance in the latter stages of the first quarter, but impressive performance as well by this Eritrean side. South Sudan lead this one marginally. Might expect a blowout later on. But so far, so good for South Sudan. So far, so good for this Eritrean side who play with a lot of heart. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first quarter. Israel is always going to be mentioned when it comes to highlights from Eritrea. Sticking a three-pointer there. And just before that, he had a nice baseline jumper. But guess who's there? Young Shaq. Makwe. Nice assist there by Kwani. Of course, the handles of this young man is really impressive. But South Sudan showing their athleticism, just taking the ball straight down the lane and going up high hard into the cup, and start of the second quarter is imminent. Finding it hard to bring the ball in. Bilal, a turnover by him. And they're off to the races. Number 5, Philip Dominique, gets fouled there by number 5 on the opposing side, Philemon Rossom. A lot of body contact there. It's going to be a foul all day.
I mean, Eritrea can never make it easy for South Sudan to take that lay-in. So while it was a foul, I do like the fact that he was making it hard for Philip Dominique to get to the rim.
If you're going to miss the ball, don't miss the man. That's a philosophy. Back-to-back free throws. South Sudan leading this one 30-15, 15-point lead. Bilal to the wing. Israel. Nice rebound there, big one. And a quick short jumper by number 12, Daniel Zemeheret.
It's a pretty shot.
Love the form on that jumper. Ball. Turning the corner. Nice entry pass there. Gets blocked though. And they're off to the races. Israel trying to dribble in between traffic. Zemeheret again. Back-to-back jumpers, no good. Big rebound there by number 14, Deng Mayot. As quickly as they get the rebound, they're on the offensive end. Kwani not even looking at the rim, looking to be a facilitator early on in this game, but a nice steal there by Eritrea. And you could tell at the back of his head he was thinking about the block.
He just has to go all the way. He just has to have that confidence and go all the way. That was great defense. He gets that steal. Reward yourself.
Yeah.
Go up. Attempt the layup. Worst case scenario, you'll get fouled and you get to go to the free throw line.
One person who's not shy about rewarding himself is Wek Nyang. Nice follow through there to tip in the missed shot. Nice drive and dish, but guess who's there? The defensive wall, that is number 14, Deng Mayot. Kwani driving all the way to the basket, kissing it off the glass. Extending this South Sudanese team lead. Needs to cross the line in under 8 seconds. And then again, a violation.
And I do wonder, is it a lack of awareness or a lack of knowledge, Fidel? Because every time they have that shot clock violation, not getting the ball over in 8 seconds, a few players actually look surprised. And they don't know what's going on.
You have to be disciplined as a point guard all the time. Nice dribbling, but at the end of the day, the objective is to get to the other side of the court. Nice defense there. Pressing defense. Kwani just dismisses the defender. And a nice three-point shot. Wek Nyang showing us that he can do more than dunk the basketball. He can also shoot from way beyond the arc. Nice ball movement there. Israel turning the corner. Nice jumper there. Aaron Zacharias. He's been the star player today. That's his spot. Back ball. Thought about the shot for a minute. Kick it out. Long distance three. And it's back-to-back three-pointers. Philip Dominique showing us his entire repertoire. The turnover there by Eritrea. And it's quickly becoming a familiar story for this Eritrean side.
It's already a 21-point lead for South Sudan, and this is, I think, what they wanted to do. I think they could have done it in the first quarter, to be honest, but my goodness, before we talk any more about that, dang my yacht, bringing the South Sudanese fans in the gym to their feet with a vicious slam dunk. Fidel, that was just filthy.
And you can see a smile has finally cracked on Lowell Deng's face. He likes what he sees. And they're off on a fast break again. Kicks it out for a three-pointer. In and out, no good. Rebound there. And a nice reverse layup there by number 7, Wek Nyang. And South Sudan are turning up the heat. Long distance three. Israel, no good. Big rebound there. Kwani. Ball goes to...
Deng Mayot cleans up the rebounds, puts it back in with style. And South Sudan have put their foot on the gas and they're not slowing down anytime soon. But my goodness, back ball, trying to take the wind out of the sails. Why kill the momentum like that?
Ah, nice behind the back pass there. Number 11, Aaron Zacharias misses there, but guess who's back there to help him? Andoma Bebe. A timeout has been called by South Sudan, by Eritrea. They need to talk things over. 5 minutes to go to the half. South Sudan leading this one 46-21. A dominant second quarter performance. We take it downstairs to have a listen to what both sides have to say to their teams.
Aaron عندهم كلام تودي دانك تقبل لنا متى بسيلكم بوتا 50 لنا كده أفضل لنا نحن برايون نسبنا شاب أبتو تحترين جنادنا تحترين تهالينا سبنا ناتنا كنرين قديتها ناي لازم تقول لك أنا دفيع خالص ترى دفيع هم ولا عند دفيع أنا بكير هجت مزمزكم تاج جمير بس أنت تبوتا عند بس موزن هذا دانك قبلنا جن أنا مدهالي تلان ولا حتى يقدر سوم سترايك هاي بيجي مفو كهالي تبدأ كوتي رود أتوا أكون ناتنا فولتي لكن شوتي أكون أكون واسو وش عايز كده دايريها أبيت كاس بزاتها هاري من أنا نفسه
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from this very beautiful game that we're having today. The Nile National Stadium Basketball Gymnasium. Just before the highlights, let's have a look at the live game action. South Sudan leading this one 46-21, and guess who's back? Like he never left Port. Substitutions happening very quick for South Sudan.
It's a sweep again from the substitution end of things, Fidel.
The second chance opportunities. Kwani turning the corner. Nice put back there by number 11, Emmanuel Malou. Emmanuel was very instrumental in yesterday's win against Somalia. The foul there by Matiang. Matiang is having trouble today with the officials. Looking at the officials incredulously.
He knows what he did. But you can see that South Sudan have cranked up the defensive heat once again. Steal from Akwe.
Oh!
Behind the back dunk. And there's no surprise there. If he's got it, he will take it.
Excuse me, sir. We're just trying to do our jobs right here, not trying to jump out of our commentary booth. McQuay with the reverse dunk. Let's take another look. Oh my goodness.
So pretty, so pretty. Wow.
My goodness. This team is very, very athletic and very dangerous, but fun to watch. Matiang getting the coverage that he deserves after he was consistent with the jumper from beyond the arc. He misses that one, but a putback by the South Sudanese team to extend their lead, 50-21. They swing the ball back. Air ball there.
Not the greatest shot selection. He was trying to shoot under pressure.
Oh, nice putback there, but no joy for him this time round. They're off to the races. This Eritrean side. Daniel was not ready for that pass. A turnover again by the Eritrean side. Looking at each other, questions on their faces. Quick substitutions coming out is number 7, Temeskem Semere. Matiang from way downtown. He carries on from where he left off in the first quarter. Same spot.
Just so hard to guard this South Sudan team. Their shooting percentage from the three-point line is impressive. They're big, so they're dominating in the paint. How do you stop them, Fidel? How do you stop them?
Tenny Puwot with a foul on Israel.
As Quaini comes out for Jongor Mengistu.
No, you've got to give this Eritrean side a lot of credit. This is their first tournament since the country got their independence. And they're showing a lot of character in this game. Port driving, dishing, no one to dish it to.
Excellent
Turnover.
defense.
Excellent defense by this Eritrean side. Speaking of defense, smothering defense by South Sudan team. Get the rebound from that jumper. Oh, that's just nasty by Puot. Nice alley-oop pass. And a slam by number 10. Makwe, Young Shaq.
That's his 4th dunk for the game, isn't it, Fidel? And he just won't stop. Just under 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. South Sudan have extended it to a 36-point lead now. But I like the attitude of the Eritrean side. They're not playing like they're down by that many points. They're putting in their best effort, and that's what we like to see. Tough shot for Emmanuel Malou. And Eritrea missing opportunities to score, Fidel.
They get the ball back. Israel with a three-pointer, too strong. But guess who's there for the putback? Abebe. But he misses from point blank. South Sudan just slowing the tempo at the moment. They don't need to rush. Almost a similar scoreline to what they did in yesterday's game against Somalia in the first half. They scored 60 in the first half. Ball swings to the corner for a 3, and it's good. Number 4, Mengistu. Samuel Sisai, nowhere to go, looking for a teammate. Finds one, has to put up the shot very quickly. Mengistu coming up with the ball, driving all the way to the basket, and a nice kind roll.
Beautiful finger roll finish. Another steal for the South Sudan side. Mengistu goes up, misses that one. Scooped back by Emmanuel Malou. And South Sudan are having a heyday with Eritrea. It's extended to over a 40-point lead. Officially scored more points than they scored against Somalia yesterday. And South Sudan again proving why they are the favorites in this tournament.
It's interesting that you say that. Somebody commented on our post yesterday on Facebook and said People think South Sudan are the favorites just because of their size and agility. But they're proving that it's more than that. It's not the size only. But as they say, until the final buzzer, anything can happen.
Absolutely, Fidel. No, I don't think South
Not
Sudan...
in this game.
Not in this game. But I definitely don't think that South Sudan are the favorites because of their size. If you take away their size advantage, think about the 3 points that they've been scoring. They've been shooting 50-something% from the 3-point line. Look at their fast breaks. It's on all dunks and dominating in the paint, you know? So we have to give credit where credit is due as Abebe gets a nice open lay-in on the fast break, bringing us to the end of the first half. 63 points, South Sudan, 23 points. Eritrea down 40. What a first half it has been for South Sudan, who have continued to maintain a high standard of play despite playing a team like Eritrea. But let's not take away from Eritrea's effort. I mean, it's a tall order, Fidel. You know, coming into this game, you know, it's really hard to look at your opponents, know they're better. I remember when we were playing in the Kenya national team against Senegal, who are a great team. And just being able to have that mental strength to not lose the game before it even starts. You know, and say, you know what, we're both competitors, we're going to give it our best shot. And I think we have to give credit to Eritrea, who have come into this game and they're competing. They're not just laying down and taking it.
First quarter, first 5 minutes had South Sudan utterly dominating this one. 63-23, a 40-point lead. We'll be back for more action in the second half.
Don't get another thing.
back for the second half, but first off, we have to look at the highlights from the first half. Israel, that man right there dominating the highlight reel for this Eritrean side. He was on fire, but speaking of on fire, this South Sudanese team did not come to play. Young Shaq there, number 10, Makway, off a nice dish from Kwani Kwani. Eritrea showed some heart there, and Dom Abebe cutting the lead there to just 3 points. At that particular juncture, the lead was 18-15, but South Sudan quickly stepped up their game, and you can see from the highlights here, number 7 there, Wek Nyang, making sure the rim knows his name. Nice putback there. Not just a dunker, but a rebounder as well.
I mean, Wek Nyang does it all. Between him and Kwani,
Yes.
they've really put on a show these past 2 days. But Wek Nyang, he can get in, he can take that outside shot. I mean, how do you stop that kind of a player? He's just so versatile, Fidel.
Beautiful looking shot. Aaron Zacharias was not to be left behind. Top scorer for this Eritrean side in the first half. But Dominique Phillip was everywhere in this game, coming off the bench and scoring a three-pointer there. Nice drive and alley pass to number 14, Maibu Deng Mayot. Skying high to come down hard. And you can see what that meant for the South Sudanese fans. And we're ready for the start of the second half. In comes Puot, the point guard, but having trouble handling the ball. Backcourt violation. South Sudan guilty of that from the get. Something the coach will not be really amused by. A bit careless by him.
Seems to have believed that the Eritrean player, Israel, had the last touch. So it was not a backcourt violation, but not a great way to start off the quarter. Again, it's these small mistakes that can really come to haunt you when you play a much stronger team. So definitely some things that South Sudan can clean up on, as we see an early three-point attempt from Eritrea. I don't think that was a great shot. They were shooting 9% from 3 in the first half, Fidel.
Nice look there, but 9% won't cut it in this competition. We've seen there Israel with the rebound. Richard trying to push the tempo, having trouble handling the ball. Nice solid screen there, but the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover by the Eritrean side. This young team, this is the first major tournament since their independence in 1991. Would you believe it?
All things considered, Fidel, Eritrea are not doing a bad job, as Puot takes a 15-footer. Basket isn't good. Eritrea on the other end. And I have to say, Fidel, I talked about the offensive strategy of Eritrea before this game. I liked what they brought in the first half. Abebe working in the post. One of my favorite players from the Eritrean side. I think they just need to do more of that in this game. Work on their ball movement, work on making sure the players off the ball are also moving, setting screens, getting open, and getting rebounds, which they're clearly not doing in this particular possession. But those are the keys to the success of Eritrea, or rather
South Sudan.
Making sure that they stay within range from South Sudan. But this South Sudan side is just so dominant, Fidel.
Very dominant, very versatile. One would think they're a very physical side. One would be mistaken. They can really shoot the ball well. High percentage from the three-point line. And the free throw percentage, save for that one, has been good so far. In day 2 of the AfroBasket pre-qualifier tournament in Nairobi, Kenya. 3-point there by Israel, no good. Big rebound there by South Sudan, and they're off to the races. Puot, second turnover, needs to do better. I'm sure he has one eye at his bench, worried that he might be called. Daniel, pull-up jumper, good. He sticks the two, and they need more of that. 65-23, 7:58 to go. Nice drive by Double K, Kwani. Jumper short, rebound. Eritrea, they're off to the races. Israel thinking about the three-point shot all the way to the basket. Nice kiss off the glass. And Eritrea starting off where they left off in the first quarter.
Now, interestingly enough, Fidel, South Sudan has only scored one field goal in almost coming up on 3 minutes of play.
Emmanuel just using his strength, turnaround jumper, no good. He had a size advantage there. I wonder why he didn't want to go inside.
Not a great start to the third quarter for South Sudan. As Eritrea soaking up that good energy. Great three-point shot. Pushing them to 30 points against South Sudan 65. And making it very tough for South Sudan to drive in and score. And I think if I was Coach Aldo right now, I would call a timeout. 2 points in 3 minutes, not a good look for South Sudan.
Substitutions happening right now. Andome Abebe getting substituted. He needs to clean blood from his elbow. Coming in, number 5, Philemon Roussom. In modern sport, any sign of a cut, you have to get it treated before you resume. And a shot clock violation there. But the South Sudanese team, very impressive by Eritrea here. Double K, Kwani looking around for answers. But they've started the second half on a negative note. Israel getting double team by beating the double team. But Kwani coming up with the steal, has numbers all the way. Machang with a nice lap. I believe it's the first lap he's made today. Dangerous pass can't be handled by Philemon. A turnover there. Turning the corner, ball going back to Double K. Double K finding Emmanuel down on the low block, taking his time, patiently building up. But
We're going to have to be careful to make sure that South Sudan's bigs don't get into position like that. Emmanuel Malu snuck down the baseline and was wide open. And do you think the 2-3 zone has been working for Eritrea so far in this game?
It has. They've been clogging the paint, making life uncomfortable for the bigs despite the height disparity. But then again, this is where your bench technical ability comes to play. Re-strategize, because not every game will be the same. They had an easy time yesterday dispatching Somalia 114-79. At some point in that game, in yesterday's game, they looked unstoppable. But as they say, you can never underestimate anyone when playing this beautiful game that we love. 6 minutes to go till the end of the third quarter, 67-30. You can see a full court press already employed by the South Sudanese team. They realized an air of complacency was creeping in, and they don't want that. And a bad turnover there. All alone for a three-point upward. Air ball. He had a good look, just wasn't lucky. And the timeout has been called by this Eritrean side. They need to discuss how to beat the trap. It's been a solid effort by them at the start of the second half, but the scores has remain what you see on your screen, 67-30. Let's throw it downstairs. Hear a word or two from the coaches.
Go, bring it in. afraid to shoot. Let's go.
Hey, let's go.
On 3, win. 1, 2, 3.
Wait. Hey, don't be scared.
لازم تستاهل بريس الدورة لازم تكون تاع أوبلون أو شيء نقدر نقول أنا يتفضل ولا قلت يا أمه ما تيغام سوم سترين يقول ركاب هيك تقبل
أوش تساينا هذا هي تقبل كاش أوش تساينا هذا كده دوتي ما نقدر دام أساعد هو تقول سوي
هذا فيلم
أجون
5:50 play, third quarter.
We're back to the game, and you can see some of the fans just checking into the game. It's a Wednesday afternoon, but that has not deterred some of the fans from checking in into this Afro-Basket pre-qualifier tournament. Some of the Somali squad players just checking in. Their game is next. They're taking on Burundi. The full court press has been employed by this Sudanese team. Substitutions. Matiang has gone straight to the locker room. I wonder if he has an injury they need to sort out. That being said, in comes Wek Nyang. And how do you beat this press, Selalejani?
I mean, I think Eritrea aren't doing a bad job beating the press, but I'm curious to know why Israel killed the dribble just a few feet from the halfway line. He needs to be a little bit more aware and have a little bit more confidence in that regard. You know, the key to beating the press is just staying composed. Staying composed and moving the ball. As there's some commotion down on the floor.
Seems the officials are not happy. A discipline issue on the court. You know, sometimes officials are human beings, they'll miss calls. It's just how you react as players on the court. You have a healthy lead, there's no need for too much complaining, and a foul. It's going to be a side out, 67-30 in favor of South Sudan. Shooting free throws rather.
And these are actually the first free throws Eritrea are shooting in this game. And I think that's really telling about how little Eritrea are taking the ball to the hoop. Definitely an area that they need to improve on. Making sure that they're just attacking the rim, drawing in the defense, getting that foul. These are the easiest points anyone can score. And they need to take full advantage of that.
Abiel Zeru making his first free throw. Misses the second one. Mengistu to back ball. Back ball trying to turn the corner. Gets the ball to number 4, Mengistu. And the shot doesn't count. Frustration on the faces of this South Sudanese team. That's the other aspect of the game that players don't consider. It's your poise under pressure.
That was a nice rebound from Israel.
Nice drive, but a foul there by number 2, Zeru. .456 to go to the fourth quarter. Frustration on the faces of the South Sudanese team. Back ball, making his second free throw. Nice dribble. Top of the key. Number 12, Daniel. And an air ball again. They need to try and just take the ball to the cup, force a foul or something. The shots are really not working at this point of the game.
They really aren't. But I would say on both sides, Fidel, I don't know what's going on with the third quarter, but South Sudan have also been struggling as we see Wek Nyang slow to get up on the other end of the floor. He's in a lot of pain as the medic team rush to him. And it would be good to see the replay, find out what exactly happened. We see him going up and landed on his shoulder, maybe?
It's his back, lower back on the right side. He's in so much pain, as you can see. Just getting a massage there, maybe an inadvertent elbow at the back or someone's foot. Or he might just be taking a nap.
I don't know if you take naps like that, Fidel.
I do.
Clenching your jaw. But I sure don't. But clearly in a lot of pain. We certainly hope that he's okay. Definitely one of the better players and favorites in this tournament. As we take a look at some of the other highlights, South Sudan just displaying so much dominance in this game. The fans are loving it. We're also looking at the comments on the Facebook page. So much patriotism from the South Sudan side. So much encouragement and cheering their boys on. As we see Wek Nyang get up finally. He's taken to the locker room. But
I believe it's a second injury they've suffered today. Matiang Moore as well is in the locker room getting treatment. But that being said, hopefully the players are feeling okay. And now we're almost underway. Just taking a look at some of the highlights. Philip Dominic with a three-pointer there to close out the highlights. Back ball, taking a pick and roll from Kwani, double K, two-man game there, driving all the way to the basket. Nice pass, but a foul before the shot. Maibur Deng Mayot foul there. Eritrean side had no option but to foul. As you can see, he's almost standing at a foot higher than any Eritrean player.
But I mean, kudos to the Eritrean side, because it's not like Mayot has been having a heyday in the paint. So the Eritreans have been a good job of getting him out of position and boxing him out as he gets his second free throw.
And that's the secret when guarding bigs. Let's make them uncomfortable, get them out of their comfort zone. Everyone lost the ball there. And it's safe to say it's going to be a hard ask for South Sudan to get to two back-to-back 100-point games. They have to look at the injury situation, how to conserve energy. It's a week-long tournament. They seem to be winning comfortably. At some point, I expect their coach to make major substitutions. As soon as I say that, Daniel Zemeheret scores from just above 18 feet, and a drive to the basket, back ball, foul there, hard drive, the hard foul to boot.
South Sudan only scored 7 points in this quarter so far, Fidel.
Wow.
They had 63 at the half. 8 points now after that free throw from back ball. And that's low considering that their average, well, not their average, but what they were scoring yesterday was probably about 20 to 20-something points per quarter.
Daniel pull-up jumper. He's been consistent with that jump shot. Nice form on that jumper. Double K taking a three of his own. In and out, no good. Rebound ball. Ball goes to the corner. Dominic, three-pointer, too strong. Rebound there. Mayotte, nowhere to go. Bangistu, no joy, but Mayotte is there again for a rebound and is fouled hard, much to his irritation.
I think the frustration is coming from those missed shots, Fidel. I mean, they're good looks. I can't really explain why they're not falling. But I guess as long as they're making them from the free throw line, you can't be too mad.
He just wants to dunk. Just wants to dunk that ball.
Mayotte standing probably at a good 7'1". Three minutes to go here in the third quarter. Eritrea have been scoring pretty well from the perimeter, but still not a percentage that's high enough for them to creep back to South Sudan's very big lead. Seen a deep three, misses everything. Rebound is scooped up by Abiel. And he puts it back in to give them 40 points. And again, Fidel, I love that Eritrea are fighters. I love that they're not giving up.
They're not giving up. And South Sudan have dominated this game. We'll give you an update on the injury situation in just a short while. We've seen number 9, Matiang, on the bench. Is back there. He looks comfortable. So just waiting to get an update on Wek Nyang. He had a lower back injury. In the meantime, back ball making his first free throw. 1 of 2. 2 for 2. (76-40) in favor of South Sudan. It's been an interesting game. Slow game, some would say. The Eritrean side really showing some heart, some skill. That instant, Israel driving baseline, nice dish. No lack of the bounce there. Aaron Zacharias frustrated by his miss from point blank range, but still Eritrean ball. You can see some of the South Sudanese officials who are in attendance at the Nyayo National Stadium Gymnasium right here in Nairobi, including Luol Deng. Nice lead pass there to Israel. Israel almost afraid to drive to the basket, but they have to take risks if they want to benefit. Nice scoop layup there, no luck.
Foul on the floor by Samuel Sisai. We'll take a look at the replay there. And this is the first of 3 games for the day, Fidel. After this game, it'll be Somalia against Burundi, and then later tonight, Kenyan fans, you are invited to come on down to Nyayo Stadium and support the Morans as they take on Tanzania. And that game will start at 6:30 p.m.
It's going to be a Swahili affair. And right now, Eritrea are over the limit in terms of their fouls. Any foul will be a bonus shot for the South Sudanese team, so they have to really be careful. Ball taking a high pick and roll. Nice dish to number 14, Mayotte. Mayotte wasn't ready for that pass. The referees stopped that. A technical foul on their head coach. You can see
Coach Aldo believed that Mayotte was fouled going up to the rim in that possession. only the replay will show us. But we have to respect. Yeah, we have to respect the decision of the referees. Although freedom of expression is allowed. Minute 32 seconds left to go here. As Eritrea maintain the possession. 3-point attempt from Israel falls short. And again, this Eritrean side really doesn't like to use the shot clock, do they?
No, they don't. Sometimes you've got to wonder, are there shot selections out of fear or just a tactical way of trying to score a basket very quickly on the shot clock? Then again, you can see from the scores on your screen, 76-41.
Second free throw is good for Philip Dominique. And South Sudan on track to hit and surpass the 80-point mark here in the third quarter. Only time will tell if they make it to 100. A sweet walk with a nice floater to Mayotte, who finishes so strongly, and he's talking about it. Take a look at the replay there. He hardly had to jump, and that was a two-handed jam.
And that's how you've got to channel your anger, your frustration. Take it out on the rim and not the officials. And he's done exactly that. He goes to the free throw line for a chance to convert that into a three-point play. No good. Rebound there, Eritrea. And another quick shot there by Bilal. No luck there. And guess who's there to clean up the mess? Aaron Zacharias. He's been one consistent player for this Eritrean team. 51 seconds to go. 80-43, 37-point lead. Daniel getting away with a reaching foul there. Nice turn of the corner. Off the board. No good. But Dominic Philip goes to the free throw line for a chance to shoot two. Look at that. Drives. Strong drive to the glass.
Philip gets the first one to go. Second is good as well, as they cross the 80-point mark with 35 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. South Sudan continuing to display an excellent show of dominance in this tournament, as back ball shows us he can get up too.
Oh my goodness.
The South Sudanese fans cannot hide their excitement. And why not?
It's almost bedlam here as Eritrea missed that jump shot. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is it, the end of the third quarter. And you can see what that meant to back ball. He wanted his teammate to get the shot up, but they have another 10 minutes to go. Very exciting team to watch. Interesting to see that their head coach got a technical foul towards the end of that quarter, but nonetheless they lead this game 84-43. The fourth quarter is about to be underway. Eritrea with the possession. Aaron Zacharias. Turn the corner, Bilal nowhere to go. Almost a steal there. Zacharias consistently doing damage on behalf of this Eritrean side against this amazing South Sudan side. 84-45. A much better performance, you have to say, in day 2.
Absolutely.
Holding foul on number 4, Bilal Abdul Salam. Ball turned in the corner. This is up to Mengistu. Mengistu driving, losing the ball. Ball goes out of play. Still South Sudan ball. No complaints from the Eritrean side. Ball goes top of the key. Emmanuel Mayo coming back. A shot clock violation there. Eritrea coming out with the rebound. Nice pass to James off the glass. Daniel Zemeheret.
He's had a very good game today.
Hence me saying James, confusing him with LeBron James for a second or two. Ball movement par excellence for this South Sudanese team. Philip Dominic with an air ball. Eritrea come out with the possession. A chance to just redeem themselves, play this quarter for pride. Daniel finds a cutting teammate there. Aaron Zacharias, no luck for him this time. Philip Dominic coming up with the ball. And they lose it again. Oh, nice behind the back dribble. And he had to pass it to Abiel Zeru.
Why? I was so sure that he was going to go all the way. I mean, why pass the ball out? You've beat your defender. You have a good look at the hoop. Just go all the way in. Finish.
Too strong. Ribanda Eritrea. Bilal has to cross the line. He does that. Number 18 there, Samuel Johannes. No joy for him. They try to save the ball. The ball goes out of bounds. South Sudan ball. Nice effort there by the recently introduced Samuel Johannes. Some of the fans who've just trickled into the stadium supporting the team regardless of the score. Ball to Dominic. Dominic with another turnover. Off to the races, 3 against 1. But a nice tip in there by number 11, Aaron Zacharias, staying with the ball, not giving up.
I'm pretty sure that block is going to discourage any more drives from Eritrea, who are already struggling with that level of confidence. But still, a good thing happened. Aaron Zacharias was able to tip it back in.
Yes. Every player gets blocked at any point of their career, so it's shouldn't be scared of that. Nice heads-up play there by South Sudan. Quick basket off an inbound. 84-49, 6:54 to go. Johannes. Daniel. They lose the ball again.
And that was a sloppy turnover. But Daniel manages to recover. And another chance for Eritrea, who again go for the three-point shot. Daniel misses everything.
86-49 substitutions coming in for this Eritrean side. Andom Abebe replacing the impressive Aaron Zacharias. He needs a breather. He's really put in a nice shift. Ando Mabebe just trying, like for like play, I have to say, trying to relieve some of that energy expended. 6:14 to go. Nice feed there, and a nice dunk by Makwe, young Shaq, as we like to call him.
That's a good find from back ball. And I get the sense that South Sudan are intentionally not necessarily going to their bigs in the paint. Like almost like they're trying to work on other aspects of their game.
Bok ball, frustrated at himself. He should have attempted a shot when he felt the foul, but sometimes you don't know. Tried to make the right play, but he was fouled on the floor. It's going to be a side out. Substitutions coming in. Number 10, Abel Johannes for Eritrea. Nice turnaround jumper. Almost a putback. Nice putback there, but they miss everything. Nice drive.
Great
off the
confidence.
glass.
Great confidence from Abebe. Taking it against Deng Mayot.
Sometimes you have to risk it all to get your just reward. The foul there by Daniel on ball. Nothing subtle about that foul. 88-49. It was a clear path to the basket. That's why they call it a technical foul, Silala, right?
Back ball, so reliable from the free throw line. Don't think he's missed a single free throw in this game so far. As he heads over to the bench, a timeout has been called by Eritrea. Scores are now 90-49. Back to a 40-point lead for South Sudan. Let's head down to the floor and listen to what the coaches have to say.
We're back to the game after that timeout, and a quick shout out to guys who are catching this game on Madgo TV as well. Watching from Thailand is Ed Salvatore Eddie, and of course we have viewers all over the world. Amani Thomas Aligo watching from San Diego in California, catching these amazing games. Day 2 of the Afro Basket pre-qualifier tournament. At the moment, South Sudan taking on Eritrea, and guess who pulls it back with authority? Makwe.
Merciless. Punishing the rim. My goodness. It's a miracle that rim is still standing, Fidel.
Dunked so hard, my train of thought derailed. Let me tell you, that young man has a bright future in this game. And a foul on Emmanuel Malo, or number 23, Andom Abebe, or they call it the other way. So an offensive foul on the Andom Abebe. South Sudan ball, 92-49. 3-point shot by Dominic. And they can do more than just dunk the basketball. Trying to answer back is Eritrea through Israel. Turning the corner there, number 10, Abel Johannes. No luck for him. Another 3-point attempt, no joy. Emmanuel with a nice lead pass. Turnover intercepted there by Abiel Zeru. They find a cut in Israel, easy peasy.
It was a nice move and decision from Israel. For a moment I thought he was going to take that 3-point shot, but the baseline drive was definitely the better choice. And I'd like to see a lot more of that from him in the future games. As Dominic showing us that he can get up there too.
Mengistu with a 3-pointer. Come away with a nice fast break. Very quick layup there by number 4 Bilal Abdu Salam. You want to give the South Sudanese players any chance to block that shot. 3:14 to go, 5 points to a century mark for this South Sudanese team. And another 3-pointer from the wing, Emmanuel Malou.
Malou, standing at 6'9", currently playing in Australia for the Aubrey Bandits. I'm sure he dominates in that league as well. It's going to be tough to find an MVP for this tournament, Fidel. I'll tell you what, there's just so many options.
It's good problems to have.
Israel in the wing. This time, baseline drive is denied. Abiel gets it to Abebe, who tries to go all the way. It's snatched by Bak Ball. Ball gets back to Makwe, who was out of position. But South Sudan make the possession count and tip the team over to 100 points with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go before the end of this game.
It's been an absolutely dominant performance by South Sudan, 100-53. And you can see they're trying to slow the game down now. No danger of a comeback. Emmanuel Malou doing his chin-ups with the Nyayo National Stadium Gymnasium basketball rim. Nice entry pass there. Nice left layup for number 23, Andoma Bebe, a positive. He had to go out. You notice the bandage on his left arm. He had to get it stitched up.
I think one of the exciting things about tournaments like this, Fidel, is that it's also a great scouting opportunity for other teams within the region. Like, I think Abebe would be a very good addition to teams outside of Eritrea.
Yeah.
Let him get recruited and have exposure to competitive leagues, which ultimately would increase his level of play. And I really hope that people notice which players who are not already playing professionally in abroad are available, and seeing if they can bring them on board.
One positive that we have from watching this game, Young Shark destroying the rim there. Makwe. One positive of having these games televised as well is the fact that most people, as you can see from the comment section, most people are watching these games from all over the world, from California to Iran. Apparently the guys watching from the Middle East as well. Many teams are looking for players from the continent, and this is one way of showcasing their talent. And South Sudan just showing us how much talent is in this zone 5. 1:29 to go. A drive to the basket. No one is going to stop back ball. Just pumping up the score. 3-pointer there. No joy for him. He gets the own rebound. Nice heads up player to number 12 there, Daniel. Wary of a block. Nice drive all the way to the basket. He has to kick it out. Nice baseline drive. And almost destroying Daniel Zemeheret.
Back ball. Who hurt you?
You know,
He is
at
playing
some
with
point,
so much passion. in these last minutes of this game, Fidel? I mean, what happened between the beginning of the game and 3 minutes to go? My goodness.
The timeout has been called as we take another look at this replay. Look at that flight. You know, at some point we have to do a top 5 of missed dunks that could have destroyed guys' careers. Top 5 of dunks that could have destroyed players' careers.
I'm telling you, McQuay would have like 4.
4 of them, yeah.
And then we'll give back ball 1.
Then Emmanuel, Malou. Actually, if you go down the player list, Kwani has to be there. Wek Nyang, we are yet to give you an update on his injury situation. We'll do that shortly or immediately after this game. But as we speak, it's 1 minute 7 seconds. Back ball, about to shoot free throws. Eritrean side slowly making their way to the free throw lane. What belies the scoreline at the moment is the heart that this Eritrean side has played with. Both games, they lost terribly yesterday against Kenya, 112-64. They're losing this game also by a big margin, but at the same time, you can't question their spirit, you can't question their desire. They've really come out to compete. And you have to understand, this is their first major tournament since their independence in 1991. So credit to them, kudos to them.
And kudos to their federation for being able to organize themselves and get a good team out here to Kenya.
Nice hesitation dribble there by Ball. Ball is just running up the scoreline at this point. 33 seconds to go. 109-55.
Nice turnaround jumper from Aaron Zacharias. Can connect. And what a way to end this game. Jonkor Mangistu showing us over and over again why. I mean, the dunking average of South Sudan, I would say what? 20 dunks? No, 15 dunks.
15 dunks.
In a game?
15 dunks in a game, easy.
I mean, everyone is dunking.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of this game. Day 2 of the Afrobasket pre-qualifier tournament. South Sudan emphatic winners 111-57. And apart from the South Sudanese fans who are extremely happy, our director in the booth is extremely happy as well because of the highlights we're about to show you, and most of them being dunks from this South Sudanese team. It's been an amazing journey so far for the South Sudanese team, but also an amazing experience for this Eritrean team who've really played their hearts out. Kudos to them. You can't fault them in any way. They're here to learn, and come next tournament, you never know. But at the moment, they've lost this game, 111-57.
Beyond the scoreline, Fidel, I think it's an excellent display of sportsmanship and the desire of a team to perform regardless of who their opponent is. As we take a look at some of the highlights here, we've talked about sportsmanship. That's Israel and Puat sharing a moment, happy faces, a lot of great energy in this Nyayo National Stadium, a lot of great basketball happening on the floor, absolute dominance from South Sudan, who have taken this victory once again resoundingly. But Eritrea continue to smile, their fans continue to support because of the achievement of bringing a squad for the first time since 1991. We celebrate with you, Eritrea.
Oh, nice behind the back dribble there by number 2, Abiel. Zeru, but guess who was there to reject that move? And of course, some would say it's not right to just dunk in a blowout game, but basketball is here to have fun. It is here to make sure the world notices that South Sudan belong in this world of basketball. Over double-digit dunks in today's games, I believe.
For sure. For sure. You know, like you said earlier, Fidel, you'd expect South Sudan to be an extremely physical team, and they're not. They're actually, I think they're more of a finesse kind of team. They've done a great job of taking a look at their options. I do think that they intentionally worked on certain things in this particular game. Also gave the second string players a lot of minutes. As we saw Wek Nyang go down earlier, and Mathiang also heading to the locker room. We do hope that they're okay. But with the medical team on the floor, I think that they're in good hands, Fidel.
Yeah. Big rebound was a factor in this game. Second chance opportunities. Makwe exemplifying that play. Just going up high and down hard. You can see an utter dominance by this South Sudanese team. Remember, they won against Somalia yesterday, and look at that. We'll have to do a top 5 of missed dunks that almost destroyed a player's career, and that has to be on the highlight reel. But South Sudan running away winners in this one. Remember, they took yesterday's game, their first game against Somalia, 114-79. They carried on strong in today's game, winning it emphatically, 111-57.
Don't go too far. We still have another excellent game coming up for you. Somalia takes on Burundi. Keep it right here on Mad Goat TV.